Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's video is a deep clean with me, and I'm also doing this because I needed to make room for our Christmas tree. But before we start, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and comment below. It really helps my channel. So we wouldn't be deep cleaning if we didn't get everything off of the floor to sweep and mop. So I started with the rugs, I put all the plants outside on the back table, and I put my plant stand outside as well. And the nuggets there are gonna go on the couch. So I just kinda am gonna go through all of the areas that have stuff that I usually have on the floor and just put them up somewhere to get them out of the way so that I can sweep and mop. It was honestly the perfect day to deep clean. I was home alone, so I was able to take my time, and I left the back screen door open so all of the fresh air could come in and I could hear the rain. So it was honestly a perfect deep cleaning day. And honestly, the house was in good condition to deep clean because I had to do very minimal tidying. So besides a few things that I had to put away, I just went right into cleaning the table. I just used a multi-purpose spray, and then I just put all the chairs up and the bench, as well as all of the other stuff you're going to see over there. Our yoga mats, we usually have our yoga mats by the bookshelf because we use them daily. So in the living room, I have two baskets. I have this one for blankets, so we throw all the blankets in there, and then I have another bin over there that I ended up consolidating all that stuff, kind of getting rid of some stuff, and then putting most of it in the toy closet that we have in one of the kids' rooms. So I'm putting a movie on here for me to kind of watch and listen to as I clean. And again, just getting things off of the floor and onto carpeted areas to get them out of the way. Just going to clear off the counter here. This is mostly my stuff, my computer, my AirPods, and all of that. And like I said, the house, including the kitchen, was pretty tidy, so all I really had to do was move everything to wipe it down. So I kind of just work in sections and then move everything over once I'm done with one side. I'm using the same multi-purpose spray. I'm pretty sure it's the Method brand, not sure. I'll link it below. Anything you guys kind of are interested in, I should have it linked below. I made an Amazon storefront finally, so if you guys are wondering about certain things, it's possibly in my Amazon storefront. Down below is the link. But yeah, one of the kids ended up calling me, so I was chatting with them. I like to keep the counters pretty, minimal. I don't really have a bunch of decor, a bunch of stuff. And then I just have our coffee little station over there to the left, and you'll see that in a second. But yeah, look at that. Disgusting. That little top lip there. Don't forget that, guys. And yeah, I just throw everything on the ground, all the crumbs, all the trash, everything from the counters, just throw it to the ground because I'm going to sweep and mop anyway. So I don't usually move all this stuff, right, when I'm doing normal daily, nightly cleaning. So yeah, this is a part of the deep cleaning process. I move all the stuff out of the way. This is sort of our little command station. We have all our stuff right there on the side of the fridge, like our menu for the week. I have our magnetic calendars on the fridge right here. I have our paper calendar hanging here. That is the one that we use to plan ahead. So I kind of use that to fill in the ones on the fridge, but the ones on the fridge are way more updated because those are things that are planned a little bit closer to when the month is coming. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have ADHD, but I have like a million calendars everywhere, a million lists, a million things all over the place because that's the only way that I can function. And let's just take a little moment to appreciate nature right here. And keep in mind, guys, in my 20s, I could not keep a plant alive. So now that I am 31, I have like 8 plants. So there is hope for you. If you are a plant killer, don't lose hope. It can happen for you, I promise. If it happened for me, it can happen for you. I do roll up the edges of the rug so I can sweep and all of that, but here you're gonna see me struggle a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where to put the tree. My idea was to put the tree where the bookshelf is, and this is what I'm thinking here. I'm like, okay, maybe I can put the kitchen here, I can put the bookshelf in the corner, I can, I'm over here pondering my, tactics here. So I'm trying to move this bookshelf and it's not really moving, and I don't want to, be too aggressive. And I realize, oh, Ramses tethered it to the wall. So my whole life was over in that moment. But anyway, I was like, you know what? We'll just put the tree in front of the window. Done. You gotta finish sweeping here, Lil. So we got on with the cleaning after that. I also got into the little tracks of the sliding door there and got out like pine needles from our fresh tree from last year. That was a complete no-go. So this year I was like, no, we're not getting a fresh tree. And then I also like to get the broom and kind of hit the baseboards a little bit and just like dust it off. That works really well too if you don't want to, go full on like with a rag and all that. I like to do that as well. And we're done with sweeping and we're gonna start mopping. But before I mop, I like to hit like the high traffic areas as far as like, food and just stuff that gets stuck onto the ground, like around the table and around like the oven, which I didn't record. But with the multi-purpose spray, you can use like any kind of spray you want, like even floor spray if you have stuff for the floor. But yeah, I just kind of hit it so that way it can kind of marinate a little bit. So I used to have the regular schmegular O-Cedar one that didn't have this blue thingy. The blue part comes out and you fill that with water where that little blue plug is. I always do hot water, but I will use Fabuloso, I'll use bleach with it, I'll do white vinegar, castle soap, whatever I'm feeling that day, do a little cocktail or whatever. So whatever you like. And then you can, use a little spin part to wring it out, and the dirty water will go down into the actual bucket. And yeah, you're always gonna have fresh water. So I do notice that it cleans a lot better and the mop doesn't get as smelly. You don't have to like wash it right away. Okay, so that whole kitchen, living room, dining room area is done. So I'm gonna move on to this front area of the house. We have the shoes here, so I kind of organized them a little bit better and put up the little thing that we have there, the little shoe tray that we have there. And then I'm going to shake out the rug, throw it into the office, and get started sweeping. I did notice that the floor was already dry by the time I was done, so I just threw the stools back over there. So I do have 2 hallways. That's where you kind of see me disappear and come back. And I do kind of move things and then sweep behind them or under them and then put them back. I'm also hitting the baseboards as I go as well as needed. They don't all need a little sweeping, but like right there by the doors, they definitely do. Lots of dirt comes in. My goal when I'm sweeping is to just accumulate one pile, and then that way I can vacuum it up. I don't know if this is the lazy way, but it's smart to me. It's easier than bending down. This back is not what it used to be. But here is the bucket, a little bit closer view of the bucket. There's a little latch, fills up with water, and the little blue plug is where you put the water and whatever stuff you're gonna put in the water. And I do wish the plug was a little bit wider, but it's fine. And then that's where you kind of wring it out, and then the water goes into the bucket. So I kind of realized I don't really need to wring it out if I have fresh water, but yeah, I do anyway. It's just a habit. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. My camera ended up dying while I was mopping here, but you guys get the gist. You just didn't really get a proper after. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.